Good morning, everyone. This is Tammy with stampwithtammy.com, and I have a fun fold card for you today. I posted this card on my blog a couple weeks ago. It's just a fun flat fold. I made it for my stamp club, and they really enjoyed it, and I had a request for a video to show how to put it together. So we're going to make one today. You ready? For the card we're making today, I'm going to use the Latte Love stamp set, coordinating dies, and then the Stylish Shapes dies. I'm just going to use these two squares. I'm going to go ahead and pull those out. And then let's give you the dimensions. This is Lemon Lolly, 5.5 by 8.5, score at 4 1/4. I'm just going to fold that real quick. And then for the front, we're going to use a piece of the designer paper, a Little Latte, I believe it's called. It's 12 by 12 and has some fantastic patterns. This one is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and that's for the front of the card. For the inside of the card, I have a piece of Calypso Coral, 4 by 5 1/4, and a piece of Basic White, which is 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. And then a small strip of the designer paper again, and it's 1 inch by 6 inches, and I've scored it at 2 inches. You probably don't need 2 inches of the flat back there because you're just gluing it down, but it was easier to cut. You just kind of need 4 inches because it's going to go across the card. Okay, so let's get started. First, we're going to do the front. So you're going to glue this down. This would actually probably work better with liquid glue, but because you want a lot of adhesive on there. I'll show you why in a minute. But the liquid glue just doesn't dry fast enough for a video. I'm just going to layer this right on the front. And then I'm going to go ahead and layer my 2 pieces for the inside of the card, but I'm not going to glue it inside the card yet. I just want to get it ready. Okay, just like that. Set that aside. So for the front of the card, we're going to do some cutting. We're going to use our die cut machine. Sorry, this is kind of close up. I'm not very technical, so I don't know how to zoom it out or anything. I'll have to learn. So anyway, I'm going to open my card up, and I'm going to use the second smallest square. And I'm just going to put it where, it doesn't really matter. You can put it wherever you like on the card. I like this plaid pattern because it kind of makes it easy to line it up straight. And then we're just going to run that through. Hopefully you can see it. And that's mint tape that I use to hold the die in place. You can use a Post-it note, washi tape. I believe Post-it actually has some removable tape that you can use now. Okay, I'm going to put all of this aside. And then here's what you have for the front of your card. So you're just going to lay this aside for now. And then on the top of this, I've already cut out, I can't find it, there we go. I cut out a coffee pot, a coffee cup, not a coffee pot. Uses this die here, and I cut it right out of some piece of the designer paper. It's really cool because it lines up and you can cut whichever color you'd like out of there. And then I also, you do need a scrap of Basic White, and all I'm going to do is use Pecan Pie. It comes right, the colors all come right from the designer paper. And I'm just going to stamp the little spoon on the white, and then just very quickly, let me grab my glasses, color it in. And I'm not really blending or anything, so I'm just using the bullet point. Just like that. And then there's a coordinating die that you can cut the spoon out with. And I've already done that. That big shot is hard to lug around. I'm going to leave that out for a second. And then I'm going to put my main image together, and I'm just going to glue the little cup down. This one doesn't have a directional thing on it, so I can just put it wherever. And then I'm just going to add my spoon right here. Okay, so there I have my front piece. And if you'll watch, I'm going to line it up again so that it, like that, so that it matches. And so let's put it together now. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the inside piece, don't glue it down yet, but just place it where you're going to want it. Just like that, and then close your card. We're going to use pecan pie ink again and one of the sentiments from the stamp set. And I'm just going to stamp right in the middle of this square and hope it's straight. There we go. Okay, just like that. So this is going to help you line up where you want your flap. So just add some adhesive to the back of your flap. And then you just want to line it up just like this. Okay, so you're going to kind of center it right over your sentiment and then glue it down. Oh, and we need to cut our banner edge too. Let me put my ink away before I drop something in it. And then you're just, to cut the banner, it's easier to do it before you adhere it, but hey, you're just going to cut a slit right down the center as deep as you want your banner tail, and then cut from one corner to the other, and then go to the opposite side and do the same thing. So there you have that. So now you're going to adhere this to the inside of your card. Just like this. And then close the front of your card. I didn't get it quite centered, but hey, it works. And then just add some adhesive to the strip, just to the strip. And you're going to put your piece right back in here. Just like that. And then you open it up. And now you have your flap. And so you just stick that through. And there you have your card. This is another one that I made. And what I did for the frame is you take a piece of pecan pie. You line up the largest and the second largest. So this one, the second smallest, or this one, is the one you use to cut this frame out with. And then I just picked the next larger one, and you'll just line that up just like that. Put some tape on it, and then run that through your Big Shot or your cut and emboss machine, and this is what you end up with. And then that just glues right to the front of your card, just like that. And I just thought that added a little... it just looked a little more finished to me, and it gave it a little more distinction between the two. Because on this card, I just used white here, so you could really see, and it stood out. Okay, but that's it. If you have any questions, leave me a comment below. If you haven't already subscribed, I would greatly appreciate it. We will see you on Wednesday for a 5-minute video. Thank you.